Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to Big Breakfast Gaming. My name is Mike and this is episode, I think it's 5 of Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Nom nom nom. Big breakfast!
We're playing a default playthrough and we have just defeated Kjotve and his clan. Practically wiped them out. So we're now heading to King Harald's domain. We're going to go around this way. We're going to get our horse, we're going to ride round. And on the way around, we're going to collect this. And when we get there, we're going to collect that. So, let's just grab our horse. There he is. And we're going to head straight there. I mentioned before there are some world events and mysteries that are around, some artifacts as well to grab. I'm not going to bother with them until the story arc of each area is completed. So once we reach the end of this, which may be in this episode, I'm not really sure how long it's going to take before we get to the end of the prologue. But if we do get to the end of it, then before leaving to go to England, we're going to go around and we're going to collect up as much as we can from the area. I'm going to do that as one episode. So I'm not going to break it down into half an hour slots like this. If it's a 1 hour episode, then it's a 1 hour episode. If it's 2 hours, then 2 hours it'll be. And that'll be just doing the bits in the area which will gain us some experience and allow us to get some more skill points so that we can increase our power. So that's the way I like to play it. There's going to be some areas that are going to be pretty tough. So I want us to make sure that we're ready for those areas. Alright, we've got a guard up here. Gonna have to get up there slowly. Take him out. Very good. Let's set it in here. Oh, it's even lower. So we go lower. Okay, so here we go. Okay, got ourselves another carbon ingot now. I could go out the front, but I risk them seeing me. I'm not sure I want them to see me, so just to keep it stealthy so we don't get into any unnecessary fights. We're just gonna head back up the way we came. Okay, gotta figure out which way it was that I need to go. Alright, it's that way I need to go, so let's just climb down. Gotta go right out front there. Okay, they're gonna see me. Nope, too far away for him to notice. Look at that. The tracks that I made coming up here are still there when I come out. It doesn't reset or anything. It's more realistic. Look at that. Making the tracks in the snow. It's great. It's really good game. Ooh. Okay, we got some more iron ore. And apparently they break as I walk through them. I'm not getting much, but I think the further along you get, the higher that your power gets, I think the more that you'll be able to get out of those. You do get experience from killing as well, but we're now in a much harder difficulty area. So I don't actually want to get into any fights right now, because that will not prove good, let's put it that way. So we're just going to head straight down to meet King Harald. We've got a world event there that we just passed. It's one of the mysteries. We're not going to do that right now, we will come back to it at a later time. Alright. Here we are in Alrekstad. So 21 meters down. It's in this building, but lower down. There must be like a... Okay, so it's beneath us. So there's got to be a way down. Apparently there's a key. Okay, I think I see the way down, but I think we're going to need a key first. Said it's with the pigs. Scan... Ah, there. It is. It's in the pig feces. That's lovely. It's exactly what we needed. And we can knock that down. Ooh, that looks like a far drop. Alright. Okay, why is it not going down? Let's just drop. Okay, it wasn't as far as I thought. It was very misleading. Okay, so we're able to unlock the door. What is this one? What is this one? What is this one? Mark of Death. Great names these abilities have got. Great names. Mark of Death. Right, it's Mark of Death level 1. Hold R2. So that's your... Is that your shooting button? Yeah, so that's your drawing your bowstring. To mark sighted enemies. Release to let fly a deadly volley of arrows. Or we will try that at some point. Let's assign it to circle. And let's get ourselves out here. So what's our current mission? Current mission is to find and speak to Sigurd. Okay, where's the marker gone? Marker's disappeared. Ah, it's a question mark. That's something to point out. If it's a question mark in the blue marker, that means you've got to go to the area and you've got to find them. So there's no specific location. The best way to do this is to bring out your raven, and it will point you into the circular area, as you could see, which will tell you roughly where you need to go. So somewhere in here is where Sigurd is going to be. So we can mark that down and just head in that general direction. Now once you're there, just start doing your scans. Also should point out, in this area, don't attack anybody. Ah, okay. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. Man, she looks pissed all the time.
You have just won your heart's desire, Eivor. Yet by the look on your face, you have lost your will to live.
Gorm is here with the last of his men. Why does that troll dare to show his face?
Leave it for another day. We are here under Harald's truce, and Gorm is too weak to try anything bold.
He's a seed stain on his father's trousers.
Nice.
We should wipe him from this world.
That's nice.
Not
Seed
tonight,
stain on
Eivor.
his father's trousers.
Basim, watch over this one, and see that she warms herself with drink. I will find my father and escort him to the Longhouse.
As you wish.
Chat with Basim.
Is Hytham well?
He will heal, but never fully recover. It is fortunate that you were able to succeed where he failed.
My resolve was strong.
When you slew Kjotve, did you see a sigil on him? Silver, the size of my palm, bearing the symbol of an ash tree?
Take it. Trade it for what you can.
I know where Gorm is camped. If you wish to see him without anyone the wiser, there is a trick I can teach you.
Already looking for another apprentice. All right, I'll bite. What do I do?
Use your cloak to obscure your face. Blend into the crowd. Divert attention. Hide in plain sight.
You want me to join your brotherhood? Is this how your brotherhood operates?
Is
I
this
like
how
that
your
one.
brotherhood operates? You sneak around in the daylight, stabbing your victims where they stand.
Said like that, you make me blush. We are seekers of justice.
And there's the
Shepherds
glitch
of
again.
man's will. We work in the dark to serve the light.
I
Mouth
suppose there's
not
no
moving.
shame in using deception when honor is at stake. And Gorm is a stain on that honor.
Then let's see what can be done to cleanse that stain. Give it a try.
I mean, while playing this on the PC, I find that the majority of the glitches are minor. I mean, very, very minor. But when I was playing on the PS4, it was terrible. I mean, the glitches were just awful. But then, it is a PS4. It's not as powerful as this machine I'm on right now. I'm currently using the
A hood makes you forget.
Lenovo. It's a Lenovo Y740 Legion.
Remain far from watchful eyes, and you will be invisible to them.
It's by far
Do not draw blade
far
or
more
hammer,
powerful than the
for these
PS4.
and other sudden movements can break your disguise.
Of course, I would love a PS5 if I could ever afford one. It's kind of out of my budget range anyway at the moment, but it's also
In case
almost
I
impossible to
wasn't
get one.
clear, You will need to put up your hood for the trick to work.
But I suppose 2 or 3 years of saving some cash should be able to get myself a PS5 by then. But I'm not in any rush.
Gorm is there, in the camp ahead.
Right. So we've been taught how to basically wear a cloak and walk slow. That may be too slow. Now Gorm is ahead of us. We just want to get in there without kind of being stopped by anyone. It is also a good idea to make sure you scan the areas. Keep scanning the areas. Make sure that you're aware of what's going on.
What were you thinking? Drinking mead on an empty stomach? You have to eat something.
As long as we
before
avoid going
drinking
too
that
close to
much.
the guards,
How does that go?
we should be
Feed
fine.
before meat. I have some roasted lamb on a spit. Are you coming?
See, that's not so difficult.
You Arker shit! Take up your weapon and follow me beyond these walls. Let Odin's favor land where it may.
You dare not break the king's peace here. So fuck you and your god talk. Or
Still so
say
much
it
bad
to
language. I do not condone this.
You can beat me, but you will not kill me. Not under Harald's truce.
You are all subject to King Harald's truce. Break his peace and you will be cast out of Alrikstad.
I will give you no trouble. You were shed into this world without honor, Gorm. And you
Damn.
will leave as a turd, dumped into hell's deepest ditch.
Wow.
Keep crowing, Eivor. You only make yourself an easier target.
The Alding will have started. I should find Sigurd.
Alright, we're not in an area where we need to hide ourselves for the moment. Anything going on in this here area? We got a world event here. We're not going to do that right now. These here, these are interesting. You got to kind of chase them down. There is a cheat that you can do when you've got the right ability. But what's the point in that? I mean, I would use it in my own personal game that I'd be playing, but in a game that I'm showing with you guys online, I'm not going to cheat. Don't want to cheat. There are other cheats that are available. Things like God Mode, which I'm sure you can find the information out there by fast traveling after a certain movement or position that you were sitting in. It allows you to enter God Mode where nobody attacks you. They pretty much just stand there while you kill them. That can be used to kill some very high level enemies. It can. But I'm not going to do that because it takes away from the fun of the game. The whole point is to play the game the way it was intended and to really enjoy that, you know? It's part of it. So I am just going to go straight in for Sigurd now. I'm going to avoid doing anything else unless I find some resource crates around. So as you scan, as you're going around, keep an eye out for any resource crates. Alternatively, just check out your map, zoom in a little, see what you can find. So here I've got one. As you can see, there's one there. So, in fact, I'm going to head there now because I do need these resources for upgrading my weapons. And the sooner that we get to upgrade them, the better off we'll all be. So I think we're over in this building. No, that's not the right building. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so that's underground. Can get in here. Can get in here. Is there any way down? Ah! I feel like I'm getting lucky. It looks as though I already know where everything is. That's not the case. Okay, maybe this isn't the right place. Or maybe it is. So there we go, got ourselves a few more resources that we can use. Now you'll notice I'm losing health. I'm losing health at the moment. And that's because the water is freezing. So this doesn't apply in England, as far as I know. But in Norway, if you're in the water is freezing cold, you will start to take damage. It doesn't take off too much damage as you go. I'm not sure if it takes off a lot more damage when you are playing in harder modes. But I played in easy mode to just get a kind of lay of the land idea of everything. I've made it to England in easy mode. I've played about 122 hours. But most of that has been going around doing all the side stuff. None of it, or a very small amount of it, was doing the straightforward story arc.
Tell me Gorm still lives, Eivor.
It pains me to say. He does.
Thank you. His day will come. Oh, gods. I hate long speeches.
Only when you're not giving them.
Many of you knew my father, Halfdan the Black. A great man who achieved great things.
They buried Halfdan's leg near our temple. The crops have never grown taller.
They buried his arse near ours, and we get nothing but a muddy river. I dream of something greater. A vast kingdom of warriors in numbers the world has never seen. United under one king, one rule. Too much blood has been spilled fighting one another. Today, we unify and turn our blades outward to conquer new lands. And who better to lead us to glory than me? I was blooded before the age of 10, and I led the greatest army Norway has ever seen. But they say a wise king seeks honest counsel, so I ask, who among you rejects this new arrangement?
I am not your enemy, King Harald, but I will not be your subject. Tomorrow we sail for greener shores, and so my kingdom is yours.
This saddens me, noble Hjor. And does your wife agree? Is she not tired of limping ever westward?
My husband and I are as one in this, Lord. We do not limp together. We fly.
I'm sad to lose a woman of your spirit, Ljuvina. But I hold no grudge. May the fates grant you good luck.
My king, I offer you my axe and my oath, ironclad.
Gorm Kjotveson, you dare show your face in this hall. Did not King Styrbjörn and his son Sigurd rid our lands of your foulness?
The Raven clan dishonored me, great king. They poisoned my father, Kjotve. They made a mockery of his honorable death.
Backrout, you lie!
Hold, Eivor. Let it play out.
This is a serious charge, Gorm, and a false one at that. My uncle saw your father die. Eivor Wolf-Kissed, you are Kjotve's slayer. This man has slandered your clan. What shall I do with him?
Okay. I could kill him, could banish him, or I could let the king decide. I'd love to kill him. I really would like to kill him, but I don't think I should. The last time I played, I selected to banish him. Maybe I should select to kill him. What? Just why don't I let the king decide?
Lands, Harald. The decision must be yours.
A modest and honorable answer. Gorm, I name you Worm and call you exiled. Leave these lands by the next full moon, or I will feed you to the crows myself.
He is ugly, though.
King Harold, may I speak?
The floor is yours, King Styrbjörn.
My people have held our land since the days when Odin himself walked among us. My kingdom is humble, but we have paid for it in blood. Our victory over Kjotve is proof that we will not lay down without a fight. All here have buried friends, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. And I, for one, have had my fill of death. Let those who seek war look beyond our shores. If King Harold brings peace, then I am happy to bend my knee to him.
What? What in hell's name are you doing, father?
Securing a lasting peace, Sigurd. Our days of fighting are finished.
You said nothing of this to me. Not a word. And I will not yield a title that should be mine by right.
Then war will continue. Men will die, villages will burn, you foolish boy. This is our only way towards true peace.
You will die a thrall. You drink-addled cow. Alone and toothless in a bed of straw.
That's not very nice.
Forgive my son. He is ruled by his emotions.
I take no offense, Styrbjörn Jarl, and I thank you for your fealty. It is natural to fear change, to resist it. But all things change and all things end. The lessons of Ragnarok are clear. We will speak again soon.
That was an ambush, Lord. Did you know of Styrbjörn's plans?
For some days, yes, I did. But it was not at my urging. It was his decision alone. Do you dream of a glorious future, Eivor? A warrior like you would be a boon to my clan.
Damn straight I would be. I seek Valhalla, I am bound to Sigurd, I do not know my fate. I think any one of them would be a good option. What did I choose last time? Can't actually remember. Let's go with I seek
dream
Valhalla.
of a glorious death, but not at the cost of betraying my family.
I wish I understood you better. For those I do not understand, I do not trust, and I cannot stomach a lack of trust.
You have nothing to fear from me, King Harald. My loyalty lies with my brother Sigurd, and I bear you no ill will.
Then know that if you stay in Norway, both you and your brother must serve under me. Take tomorrow to think on this. But let us leave these matters for another time. Tonight, we will eat and drink like gods and wake in a kingdom made new.
We will. Okay. So that's the reason that we don't remain in Norway. We can come back to Norway.
Harald's colors. He's already marking his territory.
I think we can come back once we're actually settled.
Spring like a horny pup.
Harald may be young, but he's clever. Do not underestimate him. He came of age very quickly.
You there! What are you doing? If you wish to have words, come closer.
This guy seems to be following me. No. Alright, let's add our skill points on. Which way were we going again? That way. But I do also want this. In fact, I might actually get that before I move on. It's on the way, pretty much. Okay, it's a little bit further than I thought it was going to be. So I can't exit till I get back here. So it's a little bit far. Well, I think I'll still go for it, because I can come down this way and then I can get that and then head that way to get this. So it's still on the way. I was originally going to go around this way, but yeah, we can go that way. And then once we've done this, we should be able to work around this way to get down here, or around this way to get around there, rather than start from all the way down here. Okay, that's the plan. That's what we're going to do. Now what I really want is to get some spears, but it's going to take a little while before we can get some spears. I have some two-handed weapon here. It's a really good one. If you take a look, it's quite cool. If I bring it out, if I put that with its helmet on as well, let's take a look. Oh no, it doesn't want to put it on. Okay. Never mind. We'll check that again at some other point. You can have a look at it here. It is pretty cool. But, yeah, we'll take that off. Now, as you can see, once you put on this sword, it's a two-handed sword. You lose your shield. You can't put your shield on. So I'm actually going to go back to Varian's axe. I quite like using my shield at the moment. Alright, so find and speak to Sigurd. Are we in the vicinity? We are. So let's call on... Okay, so we must be inside.
I don't like the way those soldiers watch me.
I find it flattering.
You think one will
Okay.
marry you and carry you off to the capital?
Would he?
He would take his pleasure and move on, you moonlight magpie.
Where will we live? The English will fight back!
2 days ago, we rid this land of Kjotve and his dogs. Yet today, we do not celebrate. Today we cower under a cloud of fear. But it need not be like this. We are not the heel-trodden subjects of a boy king. We are the Raven clan. Our destiny is our own.
Did you know about your father's oath to Harold?
I did not. And for that my anger burns hotter than any man's here. But I will not let that drive me into despair. We cannot stay in Norway. Not under Harold's boot. Not without fueling more war. So we push forward to newer lands. To England. And there make a new home. A kingdom of our own.
The sons of Ragnar Lothbrok have been in England 8 winters already. Is there any land left for a clan of our size?
More than enough, wife. Of the 4 kingdoms of England, only one is truly pacified.
I have no desire to wear Harald's leash. I like this idea.
A saga for the ages, I agree.
It will take time and resources to build ourselves a new home, but the riches taken from Kjotve's raid would suffice.
No. That belongs to my father, as a fair compensation. In England, we must start anew.
You would start us with nothing, in a land we do not know, among people who hate us?
Kjotve's riches would go some way to easing our passage, Sigurd. I bested him. It's within my rights to claim his goods.
Our leaving must not be an assault on my father. It is a time of renewal for us.
See, when I played this last time, I chose to leave the resources behind. And I did so because it's my understanding that some of the decisions that you make throughout the game, they do have an impact on a couple of things. I'm not sure what the impact is, or whether it affects the storyline in any way, or whether it affects the ending. But after seeing the vision where I apparently betray Sigurd, I figured I wouldn't do anything to upset him, So he doesn't want to take them with us. So I'm going to stick with that.
If you object, I understand. Let your father keep Kjotve's riches. England will have riches and cargo enough for us.
Good. I did not want this cloud hanging over us. It is a wise leader who considers the need of others.
To England, then, before the day is out. Pack what you need, but no more than that.
And tighten your lips. The last thing we need is the attention of Harald's troops.
All right. So we're packing. We're packing for England. Now, we've been playing this episode for about 30 minutes now.
How much did you hear?
Enough. A new path is revealed and your journey will be challenging.
Will you not join us?
For my mother's sake, I cannot. But our threads will cross again before the final day. Until then, farewell.
Okay, so we're gonna get ready to sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away, and head to England. England, it's a good place. It's a good place, full of stuff. It's where our main missions are going to be. It's the main part of our area. Do we need any resources? I don't think we do. Let's have a look in case we've left any resources behind. I don't think we have.
Eivor, the wind favors us. We should set sail without delay.
You made quick work of packing. Well done.
The dream of new lands is a powerful lure.
As is the promise of glory. But the act of leaving so beloved a home, there is a sadness to it.
Having doubts?
No, not at all. The die is cast.
Then let fate guide our journey. Are you ready?
Right. If I say that I'm ready to go, we end the prologue. But I don't think I can come back to Norway until I have settled myself, at least, in England. However, I want to end the prologue. So we're going to do that.
I am ready.
And make our way to England.
Let's take to the water and leave unbothered while we have the chance.
That chance is past. Look.
Fate flies on swifter wings than we.
King Harald's banner.
Sigurd, what is this assembly? What are you planning?
An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son, at my side. There will be other victories soon. Other glories.
My choice is made, father. Do not hope otherwise.
It is easy to lose one's way on the road to glory. Do not let false victories blind you to what is true.
You talk of false victories to me, old man? A sad old bear who destroyed his honor with one bent knee. The further I sail from this place, the louder I will sing.
I will be his anchor, Lord.
No, you must be his better half. May Agir bless your voyage.
Okay. So we've actually been given some supplies and materials. I thought I had said to leave them behind, but I don't know. Okay, so I actually have the option now of taking my seat and getting ready to go, which will end the prologue. Or world map not available. Well, I think that says it all.
The time for tears is over, you weeping sacks of wool! Put some muscle into those pools!
Ration your strength, dog. We have an ocean to cross.
All right, you lazy backrout. Sigurd, what's our course?
The sons of Ragnar established a settlement near the coast. We set sail for them. Raggi, sing a song to lift our home.
To rouse the gods! Inspire a mighty fart from
Alright, we've been about 35 minutes.
An ocean lies before us, Eivor. And on its far side, a new kingdom awaits.
You know England well from your travels.
I spent a season in their kingdom of Mercia, a temperate land.
I have no control over this. I'm not guiding the ship. I'm simply following it.
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Raven Clan and the glory we brought to that fractured land. So to England, glory and destiny.
To England!
To England! For Valhalla!
In a lecture at the University of Cambridge, Dr. Sirka told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for them. Since the mass coronal ejection of 2012, the strength of the Earth's magnetic field has increased by a factor of 50,000. This has resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away. Unfortunately, we are stumped as to why this is happening, and if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve, forever. Dr. Sirka went on to say,
Bought you more electrolytes? Oh, new and improved citrus flavor.
Thanks, Sean.
How do we fix this? How are you the key to everything?
Okay, so that's the prologue done, and now we're out of the Animus, and we've taken control of Layla.
You're a long way from home, Eivor.
Okay, I don't want to spend too much time out of the Animus. The point for me is to play the game. So let's head back into the building.
Did you get my tea?
Oh, mint tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out. The generator was sputtering.
That's fine. I needed air.
How was the Animus data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
Good. Just give me a sec and you can jump back in.
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
Alright. I'm not going to take a look around. I'm going to head straight back in, but I'm going to end this episode here. I'm going to enter the Animus when I'm ready to continue the next episode. So, I'd like to just say thank you to everybody who's watching this video right now. I'm really grateful for any support. And join me next time when we start the next episode back in the Animus. And until then, stay safe and happy gaming.